Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way? My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to. You've done well. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
Eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Breakwater yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that boy. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Safe travels.
My friend died. Things won't be the same.
No. Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. A word of advice, don't buy discounted armor.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Jarl wanted to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy, but no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful. Of course you want to invest in my business. I'm the finest blacksmith in all Skyrim. If you have spare weapons and armor to sell, bring them here. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Jorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. shore's bones. I might just have to. Right. See you round.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere. It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. Thank you for your custom.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed. It's all in the swing. Let me show you. Got any ale or mead?
You just can't live without. Come and see for yourself.
Good day.
Need something? Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth?
Buying and selling a wide range of assortments.
Thanks.
The best selection in Windhelm.
There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and ice?
One should never pay too much attention to.
Good day to you.
To think of
Need
her.
something?
But sometimes the
See ya.
simplest thing will remind... Yeah, No mother should have to bury her daughter.
Hard on all of us.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. Wherever I can find it. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on. I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
I wanted to thank you again for the mince pie you sent over. It was delicious.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. Oh dear. Darkwater Crossing needs medicines for its miners. I'll see about getting this order filled right away. Here, a few septims for you. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much. All right then.
I'm so close to the answer. Oh yes, good idea. Best to let a professional businessman handle that money for you. A wise choice, my friend. After all, what would a common adventurer know about the complexities of finance? Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Coralmill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here.
Coralmill era astuto incluso después de muerto. Necesitarás la habilidad de un maestro alquimista para llegar hasta su tumba.
Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here. Take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. The legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool!
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do, and to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears. Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Earth.
Snapping them up.
Tell them I'll pay double the normal price. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations.
Seems like every farmer in Skyrim is short of supplies.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired. Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe. Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck. There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent. If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's party.
The divine smile on those.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago. but I can't say I knew her.
A few septums ain't nothing. You can spare that.
Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
No lollygagging. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Gods, be my guest.
Pero tendrás que hablar con Jorlith. No podemos permitir que cualquiera vaya por ahí afirmando estar en misión oficial.
If he's willing, then we'll talk.
What kind of a woman do you think I am? Have you ever found that it is really hard to tell people the way you really feel? You can be close to them, and they might even know that. But to actually say the words is difficult. Sorry, I'm just rambling. Let's not hang around then.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Good day.
Come on, just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them. You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash! They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. What did they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. Please show me. Fight! That's your best, huh?
You just gotta stand there and take it? Fight back!
That wasn't a fair swing. Fine. I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone. We ought to dig a big hole. Throw all them dark elves and Argonians in it, and let them tear each other to pieces. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
This should be...
Best you can do.
Come on! You just gotta
That wasn't
stand
a
there
fair
and take
swing.
it. Fight back.
Yeah. Here.
My friend died. Things won't be the same without her. Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durant lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone.
Find myself...
She was such a helpful young lass.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Good evening. Farewell. This one's a favorite of mine.
Yes.
Legend we all know and love.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim. My blade is sharp and I thirst for battle. Onward then. Lead on then.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware the Dragonborn.
Hello, friend.
You don't see as many Khajiits about these days. I guess they must have gone elsewhere. Do you get it?
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed!
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city.
Hello, friend.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Captain Lonelygale, I've been looking for you everywhere.
And now you found me. Can I help you?
Have you thought about my invitation?
I've thought about it.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. Oh, I see. Is it still too soon?
Yes, I think that must be it. My wife hasn't been gone that long after all. Ask me again on another day.
I'm sorry to be such a bother. We'll talk another time.
I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course. Sure, what's on your mind? You know how I always make out that I'm never afraid? Well, I was lying. I'm feeling pretty afraid right now, but don't tell anyone I said that. I'm here if you ever need me.
What can I do for you, friend?
A legend we all know and love.
Hello, friend.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire.
My favorite.
I'm here to help.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? Good. Too many Nords in this town have been listening to Ulfric's narrow-minded words. He's tough, loyal to his men, and a good leader. But if you're not a Nord, Ulfric will never trust you. I killed a lot of High Elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war. Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them. Keep safe.
Can I help you?
Hello, friend.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again.
Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that simple. Ulfric wants Skyrim for the Nords. He doesn't trust what he calls outsiders.
You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to Ulfric soon, but I make no promises that I can change his mind.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
Hey there!
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own. Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality. It was a pleasure.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. Until later, then.
We've stopped. What is it?
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I wonder why the Dunmer are called Dark Elves. It makes them sound really evil.
Isn't it obvious? I'm working with my collection. You ask a lot of questions, don't you? Fate cards. Now leave me alone. I'm losing count. Really? That's amazing. I haven't found that many people who keep a hold of them. These Nords are magical neophytes and use them as kindling. If you are interested in starting a collection or making a trade, I'd be interested in seeing what you have. I also have a few spare rare cards I'd be willing to sell. I have a few choice cards available for the right price. Great. I'll give you a matching card from a different deck. What deck are you trading from? Excellent. And what card would you like to trade away?
How splendid. Another Nord. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm is the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
We've stopped. What is it?
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Hello and welcome, my friend. Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Good luck on your travels.
We've stopped. What is it? I'm here to help.
Hi there.
I'm here to help. If this cold numbs my fingers any worse, I'll scarcely be able to hold it
The Nords don't appreciate us. So what? I don't appreciate them right back.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now. The North Wind is my mistress, and I'm her master. I don't tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang, I'll give you a year's worth of pay. That's the spirit. Right. See you around.
Never much cared for Windhelm.
money for a pint of ale to warm my bones.
The docks can be a dangerous place. Don't expect me to say. We're used to getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shields want everything for nothing. We work where we can get work. The Nords don't like unloading their ships, so we do it instead. Sometimes cargo goes missing. I came here as a hatchling. The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves, but we stick together. Torbjorn Shattershield. I wish someone would beat the coin out of his fat fists. He clings to every septim. He says an Argonian's labor is only worth a tenth of a proper Nord worker. My people are not slaves. You can try, but we've gotten nowhere talking to him ourselves. May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Shavi knows the dock doesn't look nice, but fresh air is good for the gills. Oh yes, after all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make. And I've chosen to make the best of things that I can. I enjoyed our talk.
I'm here to help.
Need something? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Until next time.
Let's get going.
Good, honest work staves off the cold.
I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company. Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see. Raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shattershields appear safe. A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates somehow. Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that? They have a dark elf who oversees their operations, Suveris Atherin. She's meticulous to a fault, and keeps a logbook with every transaction she makes. If it were to somehow end up in my hands, I wouldn't argue. They call themselves the Bloodhawkers. They've been around as long as I can remember, but only recently focused on our ships. A dastardly group, but they're more than simple brigands. Shrewd, clever, not to be trifled with. Our own security forces are limited, and all the mercenaries are tied up in this ridiculous war. We don't even know their base of operations, and attacking single ships won't really solve the problem. Until next time.
Can I help you?
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
This better be good.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Good to see you.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship.
Come and browse my fine selection.
Well, my friend, if you think those boots need more coin, I'll make it happen. But I'm doing this for you, not them. Yes, yes. Now, find myself a...
I have mine.
I didn't touch it.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen.
Ulrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
On the White Run.
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years.
He's against us.
He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
So we're ready to start this.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
Can I help you?
If you've got some time, stop by
Or
my
fiddling
house
with
of
any locks
curiosity.
around here, we're going to have a real problem. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Oh yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
How goes the investigation?
A great deal of pressure on White
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed.
If he's not with us,
I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
He knows that.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send bold brothers?
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired. You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Kind of a messy metal, anyway.
Exactly.
The Eye of Talos was a fine ship once. Now it lies wrecked off an island just north of here.
Come on in. We've got
This is an
warm
ode
food,
to
warm
Skyrim's
drinks, and
truest
warm
sons
beds.
and daughters, the Stormcloaks.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter
Glad you're
was
here.
taken from us.
Right. See you around.
Is now nearly
My
done.
favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
We'll drive out the Empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
May the gods watch
Not
over
really
your
sure
back.
what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much. I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know? Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Hey there.
All hail to Ulfric! You are the High King. In your...
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
What can I do for you, friend? Here. I'm still here.
Hello, friend.
Staying safe, I hope?
I'm so cold.
Come, I haven't got all day.
All hail to Ulfric! Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here. Somewhere.
I've been a bit out of sorts since...
Be on the
Since our
lookout.
daughter was
The
taken from
butcher could be around any corner. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
The Dark Elves are uneasy. There's a killer on the streets.
They say they're
And
too
Viola
busy with the
Giordano won't leave me
war.
alone.
I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Coming right up. Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Hey there.
I'm still here. Huh?
I have a lot of respect for Ambar's friend R. His views are a bit extreme.
Everything all right?
Mind your own business, will you? Not yet, but give it time.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
And what would you have me do?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gun.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
What can I do for you, friend?
By the hist, if I don't get something soon, I don't know how I'll get through the week. No, I'm not. I feel like my scales are clawing into me. Maybe you could help an old Argonian out? I heard some of the sailors talking about how they stashed a bottle of double-distilled skooma in the Nissus Corner Club. I just need a taste. Thank you. I'll be waiting for that bottle. I would not complain if you return with some skooma.
Good to see you.
Skyrim isn't very friendly for Argonians, so we mostly just get by with the name.
We've stopped. What is it?
Shavi knows the doc doesn't.
The Nords don't appreciate us. Look, we don't have much love for your kind down here. Probably best if you just left.
Be careful.
What can I do for you, friend? I'm still here.
So you can make some pretty decent potions, I hear. Can you make love potions?
No one bought any flowers again today.
Don't worry, I just thought of a funny prank to pull on someone.
Good to see you. Finally, someone used.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Can I help you?
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
Come see me in the marketplace tomorrow. You won't find better prices in all of Eastmarch.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
We've stopped. What is it? Stopped. What is it? Fine. What? Need something? Will do.
Proven the strength of your will and your tongue's gift for lies. You have shown ferocity and prowess in combat. Now the time has come for a final proving. Are you able to cast aside your honor and strike with the hidden blade? An astute observation. Skyrim is a beautiful and harsh mistress, but her people cling to such a petty notion of honor. My previous champion displeases me. It is time he is replaced, in the traditional fashion. I am loath to utter his name. One cannot erase a thing if it has a name to be remembered. You will find him holed up at Knife Point Ridge, where he plays king to bandits and highwaymen. For a time he served his purpose, but that time has ended. He uses my gifts for his own amusement, and the only amusement I tolerate is my own. Kill every single member of his band. Do so as silently and invisibly as you can, for this is not about you. You are to be my instrument in this. Slay him in the coldest of blood. Do not give him the dignity of defending himself. Once his corpse lays cold upon the ground, and all trace of his followers erased, retrieve my ebony mail, a gift fit only for my true champion.
It's our time to shine. Let's go and get that pretender who actually thinks he's worthy of being the champion of Boethia.
Mike wishes you well. Some like taking friends on adventures. Mike thinks being alone is better. Less arguing about splitting treasure. Mike knows many things, no? Don't try blocking if you have two weapons. You will only get confused. Much better to hit twice anyway. Mike is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one. Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in
misunderstandings with the law. Resad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him. Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them. May your road lead you to How can I assist?
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers. There it is. Ah, home. If you ever need the skills of a Khajiit warrior by your side, I would be honored to travel with you. Until then, here. This is for you. In thanks. Good luck out there. I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? That is the truth.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Welcome to you. Take a look. That is the truth. How can I argue with that? Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be... Fortune smiles upon this meeting.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of...
Yes, well, you can stay away from mine, you hypocrites.
Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure. My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old. Indeed, I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection. Splendid! If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen. These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak? Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death. Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Ysgramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Ysgramor. Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my, I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I? My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had. And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon. Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure. Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Woundfirth? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly. I bid you safe travels.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sartre's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Can't just throw the big log in the fire. Have a little bit.
The divine smile on those who show mercy and charity.
My cousin's out fighting.
Well, that's about all you're fit for.
Don't be so sure of that.
I don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you.
What exactly did this amulet look like?
I know it well. Or at least I've heard of it.
I would wager that carving once depicted a skull.
That is the Necromancer's Amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midus of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next. If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else? Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here. Right then.
Then let them die.
Hail, companion.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about. Be careful.
Horses. all day long. Have any idea how dull horse... If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
Fight or die well. Talos guide you.
We know the price of freedom.
Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity. The birthplace of honor. And those snowbacked Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor.
How many of their sons?
Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Torib do? He and the owls that supported him, they took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets. The whole damn lot of them. And we'll cleave through the Legion to get to them. At first they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named for Ulfric Stormcloak, the only true High King of Skyrim. We are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim, and Ulfric. He is the truest of us all. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false Jarls and the cowards who hide behind them. The sound of our fury is a storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship, a cloak of true brotherhood for all who would wear it.
But today words are enough.
Ulfric's not running a social club. You don't join anything. Either you're a true son of Skyrim, or you're not. If you are, then you talk to the man himself. If you're not, well friend, you'd best walk away before this gets ugly. You've done well. Maybe you can help me. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. You got the grit to get this done? Good. You got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you. Talos guide you. Any luck finding the butcher? Izmir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Another day, another septim. Thank you so much. Here, let me show you a thing or two about not attracting attention to yourself.
May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Look, we don't have much love for your kind down here. Probably best. I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better. You talked Torbjorn down? I'm impressed. Here I was saving this for a rainy day. Maybe now I can afford a few more for my people. Take it. Right then.
Shavi knows the dock doesn't look nice, but fresh air is good for the gills.
Greetings, honored friend.
If you get me the logbook, I'll have proof of Shattershield's treachery. How did you get it? No, never mind. I probably shouldn't know. I see. It looks like Severus has been traveling to Dawnstar to meet with a pirate crew there. Get to Dawnstar and see what you can find out about these rogues. I'd wager they won't be too far from the tavern. Try to find out where their fortress is. The captain, Stig Saltplank, has to know something.
The Imperials think us all lawless